What's going on, guys? Architect, my review of the Dark Souls 3 first DLC, The Ashes of Ariandel. Just a heads up, this video contains some small story spoilers as well as it contains some boss fights from the DLC. So if you don't want to see those, I apologize in advance. Anyways, let's get started. Ashes of Ariandel is a DLC that is a hit or miss depending on what you're looking for in the Dark Souls DLC. It provides a solid story with some good lore about some Dark Souls 3 characters and lore about Painted World itself. You'll meet some new NPCs and some creepy new enemies as well. The DLC brings a bunch of new things to Dark Souls 3, including a PvP arena called the Undead Match, or you can call it the Hollow Arena. There's 16 new weapons and shields, 5 new armor sets, 4 new spells, a new ring, a new arrow, and a pair of new ashes. The game takes place in the snowy but beautiful Painted World. You are tasked with finding someone and coming across a huge horde of new tough enemies. Prepare yourself for gang battles, as the DLC contains a lot of enemies that are full of just nothing but gangs. Even the bosses themselves gank you. Enemies like to call for backup. So even if you try to lure one enemy out, separate them from the pack, they will call their boys to come over and gank you. This is a pretty fun DLC. That does add to the overall experience of Dark Souls, but it isn't all great. The DLC is pretty short, exploring all the areas an average Souls player can finish the DLC in about 2 hours. If you're a good Souls player, you'll finish it quicker than that. There isn't that many bosses to begin with, which kind of leaves an unsatisfying feeling to the game. And when you finally kill the last boss, it doesn't really feel like you accomplished anything. Like, it just abruptly ends. Like, there's no climax to the boss fight. With that said, though, I still think it's a DLC worth playing. It is good. Both boss fights are pretty cool. They're difficult depending on your skill level. I parried my way through the bosses, so if you can't parry, you might have a harder time than I did. If you can parry, you will, just like me, you'll walk right through the bosses. And even though the ending of the final boss fight is lackluster, the fight itself was very good and very dynamic. In my opinion, it's one of the best boss fights in Dark Souls 3. Now, not as good as the Bitch Watcher or Name is King, but it's in the top 5 boss fights in my opinion. My score for Dark Souls 3 Ashes of Ariandel is 7 out of 10. Though I like it and think it's good, it leaves you wanting more and it leaves you unsatisfied even while having fun. And if you're a good player, you'll cakewalk right through the bosses. So if Dark Souls is a game where the boss fights make the game, even though the boss fights are good, how short they are and how easy they are could lead you unsatisfied and not liking the DLC as much as you would if they were longer. This DLC is worth playing, and as I said, it does contain some good lore, especially pertaining to a vanilla Dark Souls boss. This DLC also borrows a lot from Bloodborne. You notice it when you play it that there is a lot of Bloodborne feel to it, including one of the bosses feeling like she was ripped right from the game, the Bloodborne game itself, and plays into the Painted World. Anyways, guys, this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.